Good evening, my YouTube viewers. It's Crystal here. I haven't made a video in a while because I've been busy working on a course. But what I wanted to do in this video is I've been using Excel, and I pay for Excel even though I'm on a very low income. I do actually pay to get Microsoft Office on my computer every month. And since I pay to get Microsoft Office on my computer every month, I try to use it as much as I can to get my money's worth. And the thing is one thing that a lot of people don't realize is that when I'm at my day job, I'll be asked to do things, and it's just assumed that I don't know what to do, and I don't always know what to do. Sometimes I have to look it up on the internet, try to find out what to do. Sometimes I have to look it up on Copilot. And then so I got asked to do something today. And so basically what I got asked to do was, what they did was they had a file that's similar to the file on the screen. And obviously I can't show you the file on the screen because that would be breaking confidentiality. But in order for me to research this, I had to make something up. So I made something up similar to what I'm going to do tomorrow at my day job. And so, fortunately for me, the way they have it at my work, somehow or other, don't ask me how, but I can get the files that I make at home and at work. Although I can't get files that I make at work at home, if I make a file at home, I can get it at work. But if I make a file at work, I can't get it at home. So, because I know this, I decided that I'd go ahead and research this and then do it at home. And then tomorrow, when I go into my day job, call it up. And then I've got the code, and then just copy the code into Excel. Because a lot of people may not realize this, but in Excel, you can put formulas into Excel. So Excel has a very basic type of programming. So that's what I decided to do. Now, what I was asked to do was something that I could do on Word, but it would take me a long time to do it on Word. And one of the things that I like to do is I like to automate things and economize my time. So if I did it on Word, it would take me a really long time to do it. And then in addition to that, it'd take away from the time that I have to do other things, because I have to do other things as well, because people just expect things to be done. You know, they just expect that it's going to be done. And so I always manage to get it all done because that's what the expectation is. So basically what they have done is they had number of trays, and then you have the department name, and then I just made this out. I just made this all up. Department name, department code is 100. And then so you can have up to 4 department names and department codes. So on the first one, I've got 1 number of trays. The second one, I have 1 number of trays. The third one, I have 4 trays. And so you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is just stuff that I made up, by the way. It's just stuff that I made up so I can do this. And then the next one is 2 number of trays. So I'm not really 100% sure how to do it with ifs. But basically what they wanted was they wanted to have a statement, which is going to be labels. We're going to make labels for every department. And they wanted to have a statement. And then for a statement for every bin. We'll just call it a bin. Okay. And then some of the bins have 1 tray. Some of the bins have 2 trays. Some of the bins have 3 trays. And some of the bins have 4 trays. And so, in order just to do this quick, because I wasn't really sure how to do it like ifs statements, because, you know, if it's a 1 tray, do this. If it's a 2 tray, do this. If it's a 3 tray, do this. But I could do that. That's something I could do. I could go ahead and revise it and say like ifs, then the number in A is 1, do this. If the number in B, A is 2, do this. A number in 3 is do this, and the number is 4, do this. So I could do that. I could do that. That it would be a really long piece of code, but it's something that I could do. I'm sure that the person that I work for would love it, because he doesn't do coding. So he just expects it to be done, and he doesn't really know about the coding aspect of it. But I could do that. I could do that if A3 equals 4, do this. Or if A3 equals, else if A3 equals 3, do this. Else if A3 equals 2, do this. Else if A3 equals 1, do this. So that might work out. That might be a better way to do it, but it would be much longer code. And then so basically the way I did it this way, and to make the code, is I said, and I couldn't get the tab to work either. That was another problem that I had. So you have $A, $1. So that's your absolute reference. So A1 says all postage should be annotated with the appropriate code. So that is $A, $1. And so every in K, column K, every cell is going to have that first piece of information. And then the and $ means and char 10 means a space. No, sorry, it means line. Sorry. A char 10 means return, new line. And then so before and then I couldn't get the tab to work because char 9 is supposed to be tab, but I could not get it to work, and I don't know why I couldn't get it to work. So rather than tab, I just had 5 spaces, which would be the tab, but it's not really exactly what I wanted, but I couldn't get it to work. And then so I just add the code for all of these cells. So for B4 and C4 and D4 and E4 and F4 and G4 and H4 and I4. And then so on K, which equates to cell 4, they only have 1 tray. So I said all postage should be annotated with the appropriate code. And it said outpatients 1. And the code is 100. And then we come over here to num trays to number 5. And then you're going to have outpatients 2, and all postage should be annotated with the appropriate code. It says outpatients 2, and it says 101. But now we come over here to A6, and it's number 4. So it says all postage should be annotated with the appropriate code. Then so you've got A&E, children's A&E, minor injuries, major injuries, and that's just stuff that I made it up. I just made it up, you know. And then you come over here to number 7, and you got 2. And so it says all postage should be annotated with the appropriate code. And then you have a stroke unit and a heart unit. And this is just stuff that I made up. But you can see that if there's not anything there, it just returns a blank. But now that I think about it, if I use the ifs, then it might be better to use ifs. It might look better code, and that's what the name of the game is, getting it always to work. So that's my video, and that's the code that I made in Excel. And you can see that although Excel is a spreadsheet and Excel is designed to deal with numbers, you can actually use Excel for text, which is what I have done. So I think I'm going to do some more work on this spreadsheet, try to improve it now that I've discussed it with my YouTube viewers, and see how we get on, see if I can make it better. But I'll go ahead and put this video up so you can see what I've done, and just in case you need to do some work on Excel and convert numbers to text, at least you've got an idea on how to do it. So thank you for watching my video, and I will be making more videos for you soon. And also, if you like my video, please like and subscribe.